Since the Community Foundation of Louisville launched Give for Good Louisville in 2014, communities across Kentucky and southern Indiana have raised more than $60 million for local organizations. These organizations that benefit from Good for Good Louisville reflect our community's values by addressing unmet needs, creating innovative solutions, and proactively driving positive change. And you can be a part of it. Let's get back to the official Give for Good Louisville 2024 live stream.
Good morning, Kentuckiana. My name is Christina Miller, and I have the distinct honor of leading Give for Good Louisville, as well as being our Director of Marketing Communications at the Community Foundation of Louisville. We're gonna just jump right into it and be interviewing some really amazing organizations doing incredible work across our community today. And one said organization is actually from the West End School. Will be our first person on the live stream today. Chris, do you just want me to hop right into it? Here we go. Yeah, Dr. Greg Ross, everybody. Dr. Ross, how you doing this morning, sir?
I'm doing really good. I'm doing exceptional. Thank you for asking.
Well, thank you for coming here this morning. It is a school day, you know what I mean?
Is.
So I know for you to fit us into your busy schedule, I appreciate it.
Well, since you said that, I've got morning meeting at 8:45.
Okay, well, we got to get Dr. Ross there, all right? Now, Dr. Ross, tell us about West End School. Who are you all, and what is your mission?
So West End School is literally the greatest school on the planet. We have the capacity. Yeah. Our goal, I mean, there's genius everywhere. There's genius in every community. Our goal is to make sure that our kids find their genius and change the trajectory of every student that we have, make sure that it's for the best.
Yes, well, and I was telling Dr. Ross before we came on here, guys, I come from a family of educators. I see and believe in the value of having a quality education and what that can do for a person across the course of their life.
Right.
So tell me a little bit, y'all got a saying there, it's called the West End Way. Tell me a little bit about that.
So when we think about the West End Way is a home. And we cover that home with the H standing for healing and hope, making sure that our kids are covered and they have the support. The O stands for owning the outcome. They have the capacity within them to create a strong structure full of self-worth. The M stands for motivate to mastery. And that's the instructional piece of it. Those are the building blocks to assure that they have the best education possible. But the most important part is the E, which stands for empowered expectations. You know, that they have a strong culture around them, supplying them with those wraparound services. I mean, let's put it out there. The West End community can be a little tough. So making sure that they have outlets, support, and even people to see them not only today, but through their high school, through their college, into the workforce. So we're there for the long haul.
Well, having that strong support system is so key, and I think in not only building yourself, like you said, your self-worth up, but just as a human being, we need each other, right?
Yes,
we can't do things on our own. It makes life so much harder. So I love, it really sounds like you're almost creating like a very familial environment, like a family. And I love to hear that.
And it is a family. We tell our brothers, you know, you are your brother's keeper.
Yes,
but
sir.
when we think about this, you know, if we really talk about, everyone wants to talk about the negatives around West End. You know, the crime rate, the education system, all those things. But when we look at it, if we really want to change Louisville, we give these kids a phenomenal education. We make sure that they have the opportunities, because the big gap is an opportunity gap.
Yes, sir.
We ensure that they have the opportunities to move forward in a successful way, and they come back and truly change not only the West End, but all of Louisville. So it's a powerful entity, and it's a scholarship school, so everything matters.
So speak to that. You say it's a scholarship school. What does that mean?
That means that all of our kids that attend West End School are scholarships, so they don't pay a dime.
And is that due to the donations that you guys receive, so today's Give for Good Louisville?
Right,
so speak to that a little bit about when people donate to you all, who they're impacting.
Well, they're definitely impacting, you know, and that's the thing. We don't have enough room in the end to service all the kids that we could.
Right.
But they're definitely impacting every child that may feel they need a little bit more attention. Every child whose parents are wanting to provide them with an insulated atmosphere. Every child that we foresee to be the next doctor, lawyer, professional athlete, they're impacting all of Louisville, but specifically the west end of Louisville.
And Christina, let's take a look at the video that Dr. Ross sent over, and we'll keep the conversation going.
Awesome, beautiful.
I am a winner. I live in a country where I have freedom of thought and expression.
I understand that with each right and privilege comes responsibility.
It's my choice to learn or not to learn. But I must be willing to accept the consequences of that choice. And I must never think that those who chose to work while I rested and played will share their rewards with me.
Through education, I developed my talent through the benefit of mankind. This is my time, my place. I will accept the challenge.
I will accept the challenge.
I will accept the challenge. I will accept the challenge.
I will accept the challenge.
I will accept the challenge.
Okay, well, I will accept that challenge. Let's go, boys. Especially the little babies at the end. Ooh, that got me. Oh, that was so good. What a beautiful, by the way, video. Thank you for sharing that with us today. You know, I want to go back to those, speaking about opportunity, because and especially as, you know, when you're a parent, you want your child to be more successful than you were. You want them to have a better life than you. Right. And what I really admire about the Weston School is that you all are doing just that. And like I said, setting that trajectory, right, for that child to go off and then contribute back to our community in amazing ways. Because when we help our children now, it helps our community later.
Yes,
right?
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
So again, today, right, is Gift for Good Louisville. I know you guys are raising some money that are going to support these kiddos and hopefully get even more kiddos into the fold. What is your goal today to raise during Gift for Good?
As much as we can. I mean, the reality
I think that's everybody's goal today, right?
Yeah. You know, we're amazing school for boys. Next year we have 60 girls coming. We start our girls' school next year in 2025.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, it's for the girlies. We got a school, ladies. Let's go.
And you know, it's over $11 million project.
Yeah.
And we've raised about 9 of it.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. But you know, we've got to finish the job. We've got to continue to raise for that.
Yep.
And plus, we just need funds to keep our doors open, to pay our teachers, to make sure that we have a school to provide. So with every school, every student being scholarship, we don't have any tuition, we get no state money.
Okay.
So it's important for us to make this day count, to make every moment count, to assure our kids have this opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And so, that being said, I'm getting the kind of note from Chris. That's when my note is like we're wrapping up. But I think that's a beautiful thing to end on, though, Dr. Ross, because, again, your donations today to the West End School will help give a child a quality education who otherwise may not have access to that. So if you believe in creating educational opportunities for children here in our community, then give to the West End School today. You can do that at giftforgoodlouisville.org. Thank you so much, Dr. Ross.
Dr. Ross, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. Christina, I want to show you what's going on here on the other side of the room here at Louisville Slugger Field.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Look at that.
Oh, wow. We got some, I know, I heard the music. Yeah, like playing on in the background. That was cool.
So I'm not quite sure who that group is, but do you know? Do we know who that is?
I do not know off the top of my head, honestly. So guys, a fun fact about Gift for Good Louisville that folks may not realize is that we actually have a program called Know the Good Initiative, Chris, where we give a platform to participating organizations to actually be able to spread their mission. Because, not so fun fact, a lot of organizations don't have the marketing and communication budgets, right? Or don't even have the wherewithal to be able to get connected to media. So one of the many benefits to participating in this day as an organization is us doing just that, helping you get connected to local media partners, getting featured like they are on TV right now, like Dr. Ross was just on our live stream. So I feel really passionate about that storytelling, because the more we can put these nonprofits to the forward facing, then the more help that they can get.
Yeah, I love
Truly.
it. Christina, it's a beautiful morning here in Kentuckiana. And thank you for hosting our first of 8 live streams throughout the day. You can see who else we've got coming up here in your first hour here. And we've got Jeffersontown High School Alumni Association taking the stage.
Yeah.
So let's get everybody back up on the screen here. Just a lot of buttons to push here in Switcher Studio. And
Yes, and I have Vicky and Missy.
Yes, right.
It's awesome. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome this morning. And I see we have some props coming through.
We do.
And we also have
Hey, Buddy's my bud. Buddy's helped me out with our J-Town jacket back there.
Oh my gosh.
Vintage from '81, baby.
I mean, I love a vintage piece, okay,
Love it.
ladies?
That's right.
How cool is that? Buddy, you look fabulous. You
He is.
really do.
Buddy's our buddy. Buddy can come on over here, buddy. Oh, yeah, actually, he's pretty good in the back, isn't he?
That is so great.
Where's Buddy need to be?
Buddy can be in the back.
Yeah,
Buddy can be
for
in the
sure.
back.
Okay, Buddy in the back. Okay.
So, ladies, we're going to take a second to kind of help as the ladies get settled.
Okay.
As you all kind of get set up here, I do just want Chris to plug the fact that before even 8 a.m. this morning, we had raised over $2 million for local organizations in
see it over
Kentucky.
my head here. There you go,
Like,
2.4.
it's crazy what is going on.
It's unbelievable, Christina,
That's a
having...
first. That's truly a first in Giving Day history.
Yeah, I remember, 7-8 years ago, we would sit and watch and wait for it to cross that $1 million mark,
Yeah.
maybe about this time of day, and now we're more than double that.
Right.
So that's incredible to see. So congratulations, Kentuckiana.
Yes. Keep it up, guys.
We've got a long way to go, but what an incredible start.
Truly, truly. And next up, like I said, is Vicky and Missy, and they are from the Jeffersontown High School Alumni Association. It is so nice to have you guys here, for real. So, again, pleasure to meet you. Tell us a little bit about the Jeffersontown High School Alumni Association and what you all do.
So our job is to raise funds for Jeffersontown High School. We both graduated there. I'm a 1981 grad, and Missy's a
Let's go.
1977 grad.
All right.
We got Buddy helping us out in the background. He's got a vintage jacket on over there, J-Town jacket. So we're here to raise money for the school. So that's our job.
Yeah.
And we've helped J-Town a lot of times over the years. We've given money to help with the tennis courts, to renovate the offices, give money to teachers if they want to travel with their students. So now we're trying to raise $20,000, which is a huge ask.
We got it.
To build a nice concession stand and athletic complex. We got a new football field, new turf football field. So we want to renovate that and make it a really class act thing to do.
And Buddy literally did this, which is perfect.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Why is that important to have those kind of state-of-the-art facilities, to be able to give teachers the ability to take their kids on field trips? Talk a little bit about that.
So J-Town's near and dear to me. That's where I graduated, and I feel like we need to give back to the community that they gave us the ability to be successful in life. I just retired last year after 38 years in public education.
Wow.
And
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's been great. But J-Town has given me that foundation, and so we want to give back. We want to let our kids know that we value them. It's a great school. We want to put our money there, and we want them to be proud of where they go to school. So.
Yeah, well, my mama is also a retired teacher, by the way.
All right, great.
So she retired a few years back. So I was speaking to Dr. Ross, I definitely have a passion for education and what that can do for a child's life. Talk to me a little bit about your experience at Jeffersontown High School and what that meant to you when you were growing up.
Oh, I think, in the formative years, especially in a small community like J-Town, you form lifelong bonds.
Yeah.
And our Gaslight Festival, which is this weekend, we're participating in the parade today, is a
busy day.
Yeah, it's a good example for that. And, it's actually a reunion time for everybody who's ever graduated, ever lived in J-Town, ever been associated with J-Town.
Yeah.
And it's a week-long party, but primarily Friday through Sunday.
Yeah.
It's to get back together and get reacquainted and, talk old times and tell lies and drink some beer.
Hey, I actually love the Gaslight Festival. It's like one of my favorite community festivals in town. Now, you mentioned that you want to raise $20,000 today. Let's talk a little bit about, again, what that $20,000 is going to go to. So you said a new concession stand, right, is the goal?
And a new athletic complex. So gosh, so the athletic complex is very needed. Yeah. It's going to be for male and female. We're very passionate that women athletes are recognized just as much as male athletes, so you gotta love that. Like, we were not all about that unless the girls were all in too. So we're excited about just building this nice athletic facility. When I went to school there, we did not have nice athletic facilities. We had to change in the locker rooms inside and then come out. And I played field hockey, basketball, and track, and we had to carry our little hurdles from really far away. And I can just remember this is very needed, and I think it's going to be great for the kids to just be able to go in, get everything, and get what they need, and be right there at the football field, which is close to all the athletic complexes at school.
That will be so cool. Yes.
Fun fact, Title IX was passed on my birthday in 1972.
Wow.
Very cool.
And now look at what you're doing. Yeah. And now you're helping to build an athletic complex.
And I've worked in a male-dominated field for 20-something years. I'm a retired paramedic, so I was with the fire department. And, but getting back to J-Town, we also fund scholarships for some of the students with the fundraising events that we do. And we're trying to get the younger generations involved. I mean, she's tail end boomer, I'm boomer. We're, we're trying to pass the torch, get some millennials and some Gen Z involved. And we know they haven't been out of school that long, but somebody's got to take over and keep the traditions going.
Right, and so let's speak to that. So if somebody wanted to join the Alumni Association, how would they do so?
You could just reach out directly to J-Town High School. We've been working with Dr. Durham really closely, so he can get us involved. Myra Fugate is kind of the lead of the Alumni Association, so you can ask for her. If you forget her name, though. Yeah, so she's there, but if not, we can get the information. So
you could also go to Jeffersontown High School Alumni Association.org.
Awesome. And repeat that one more time for the audience, real quick.
Jeffersontown High School Alumni Association.org.
Beautiful. Okay, radio host, by the way.
I got a deep voice. That's 36 years of smoking menthol cigarettes and too much bourbon after work.
I love that so much. No, ladies, it's talking about women in athletics, so it's really cool because this has really been the year, I feel like, of like women in athletics like coming to the forefront and people going to games. I mean, the Olympics were incredible. It's an exciting time, and so it really just warms my heart to hear that you guys made sure that was also a focus because the girlies can do it too. We also love I was an athlete, what I mean, growing up. Speaking to not having facilities, I was a swimmer. We had to bus out to Fort Knox. You know what I mean? Where I come from Meade County. So it just being able to have that right there for you will be a huge help. I do want to give you all, I see that we got a QR code here.
Oh yeah, so if you want to give, feel free to just scan this little QR code and donate today.
That's beautiful. We love it, guys. Thank you so much for coming down.
Thanks for inviting us.
Tell everybody to scan that code, make their donations. You're watching the 11th Annual Gift for Good Louisville live. We'll be right back in 60 seconds with our next organization.
Sorry about the comment on bourbon.
Welcome back to Louisville Slugger Field. I'm Chris Strubb, the Giving Day guy. I'm going to throw it back to Christina Miller here, who's got our friend Bryn from the Louisville Downtown Partnership. So I'll only press some buttons here. Get these lovely ladies on the screen. Take it away, Christina.
Well, hi, Bryn. Welcome so much. Welcome to our live stream this morning.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having us.
I know it's a really great day, honestly. Yeah. This is a day in our community where truly I feel like hope is renewed, because you see how when we all come together to pool our resources, then everybody benefits, right? Like
Absolutely.
There's power in that. So Bryn is from the Louisville Downtown Partnership. And Bryn, talk to us a little bit about, let me see your shirt. I see we got a little peeking out right there. Yes, girl.
Louisville Downtown Partnership. So Louisville Downtown Partnership, we're a nonprofit. We focus on downtown, making sure it is clean, it is beautified. When you see pops of color and things you can interact with, that is likely our team behind it. We just push to make downtown a place that everyone can enjoy, and give people the opportunity to interact with their environment, to interact with their coworkers, their colleagues, anything like that.
So yeah, fun fact, guys, I work downtown in the Waterfront Plaza Tower building, and truly it's a beautiful place to like walk around. I see not only the beautiful pole banners that you all have, but the interactive like kind of like city post sign. All of this stuff just makes for just a really beautiful kind of, oh, yep, we got it on the screen here. Oh, we can see I can never pronounce
Cyclovia.
Cyclovia. Yes. Bryn, that was going to be a hard one for me. Food Truck Wednesdays. I mean, we have events on events. Let's speak to that. So what kind of events are you all hosting downtown?
So we have a number of events we do throughout the year. So we have a downtown drive-in, which is really just a fun movie night that people can come to, families, anyone can come to. It's free. All of our events are free. We have Steins on Main right around the corner, October 12th, and that is a beer fest. So we just put on a number of events that we want people to come to and enjoy and bring friends to.
Yeah, because, you know, COVID hit our community really hard.
Right.
And not on top of that, but then the Breonna Taylor protests, right?
Exactly.
So, you know, it felt like there for a year, downtown was reshaped, and rightfully so, to fight for racial justice. But talk to me a little bit about coming back to, I don't want to say normal, right? But I guess the new normal, and bringing people about downtown, because, you know, I come from a small rural town in Kentucky. And I feel like on the news sometimes people think of downtown Louisville and then they'll be like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm afraid to go downtown. And I'm like, guys, I literally work there every day. There's nothing to be afraid of. So talk to me about how you guys are helping bring those people in, not only with your just amazing events, but any like outreach.
Absolutely. So you're right, it is a new normal. I mean, that we have to create. As many of you know, we lost so many of our employees downtown. Work from home is huge, and that's okay. We just have to find new ways to get people downtown.
Right.
Our visitor side is doing great. Visits to Louisville, we have about, I think, over 8 million a year. I mean, to downtown, which is huge. But we're just thinking of new ways that we can engage the public, bring people downtown, and events is a great way to do that. We want you to feel comfortable, safe, and we want people to know that if you haven't been downtown, there's plenty for you to do. I mean, dip your toe in. We have a number of events that I think they're fun. I've been to all of them, obviously, and I think they're great. Like, and not just our events. There's Waterfront Park festivals. We're at Slugger Field right now. You can come to a Bats game. There's so much you can do in downtown.
Oh, truly. And there's great restaurants downtown.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Food Truck Wednesday, so it's just, there's so much to offer. And one of the things actually you all have happening today is the Happy Hour Music and Market Series. So this is something, guys, that has been going on now for a few months at least. And it just so happens that the series fell on Gift for Good. So we were like, so guys, do you all want to partner on this?
Exactly. It was the perfect coincidence.
It really was. So talk to us about the happy hour that's going to be happening later today and where.
Yes. So our happy hour event takes place at the Plaza on 4th, which is at the corner of 4th and Jefferson. We have it select nights through the summer and fall. We are so happy to have you all tonight. So Gift for Good. Exactly. We'll be there for special programming. Speaking to the milestones that Gift for Good will be hitting, I'm sure. I see the... Exactly.
We're almost at 2.5.
Exactly. It's huge. But there will be vendors. There will be food and drink options. There will be live music. It's going to be a party. You should come. It's 4 to 8 tonight.
Yes, and so for folks at home who don't know, we don't necessarily host an in-person event for this giving day because it is an online giving day, so we want to really drive you to giveforgoodlouisville.org and donate to organizations like Louisville Downtown Partnership today. But what is really nice about this Happy Hour Music and Market Series is it also gives all of the other organizations who may not have the capacity, right, or the dollars, right, to host an event themselves, and inviting all of them and their supporters to come down and celebrate too, because this day, while yes, we definitely want to raise dollars, it's about a day of connecting and about collaborating. This is our opportunity, right, to come together as a community to do that. So thank you for real, Bren, for not only having us, but then also welcoming all the other participating organizations who, again, may not be able to have the capacity to host their own event, and they can bring their supporters there. So we're really excited. So that, again, is from 4 to 8, Plaza and 4th tonight, which is on the 4th Street and Jefferson Street. Yes.
That's going to be so much fun.
It is going to be fun.
To kind of get back to the whole in-person Give for Good Louisville experience and really get everybody together to celebrate the spirit of the community and these organizations raising so much today. So thank you so much for being a part of this.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it.
And thank you, Bryn, and Louisville Downtown Partnership for helping create these opportunities. Not only for us, but for the whole community. So we do
it for you all.
And hey, we're doing this today for you guys.
Exactly.
Everybody wins.
It's a good partnership.
It really is. It really is. Thank you so much for coming today. And good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. Christina, we'll be back in 60 seconds with the next organization.
Awesome.
Don't go anywhere. This is Give for Good Louisville 2024 live.
I'll uplift you guys. Perfect.
Okay.
Hey, Christina.
Yes.
Welcome back to Louisville Slugger Field. Huge shout out to our friends at Louisville Bats for supporting us today. Let's bring you back up on screen here.
I can just be a voice kind of in the background, Chris, if we want to do that now.
We've got a long way to go today, guys. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 4, 5. Yes. Trivia tonight at 7:30. And then, of course, we'll still be awake at 11:50 or so to count you down to the end of Give for Good Louisville 2024. Yes. But we're still in our first live stream hour, Christina, and we're going to bring on our next guest. Let's take a look at their video as we bring them.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
Dear future Prez girls, welcome to your second home for the next 4 years and beyond. During your time at Prez, you'll make meaningful connections with your sisters that will last a lifetime. Here, you will become an empowered woman who has strong values and confidence in your abilities as a future leader in society. Prez is the place you will be accepted for who you are in your truest form, and it's the place you will grow into the strong woman you wish to be. As soon as you walk through the front doors, you join our sisterhood, and we couldn't be happier that you're here. Sincerely, Emma French, class of 2024.
Oh, that was such a sweet message from Emma. I love it. Ladies, Amy, Becca, thank you guys so much for coming here today and being on this live stream with us. I'm very familiar with Presentation Academy. What fun fact to those tuning in, today we not only does Gift for Good benefit local nonprofits, but also educational institutions such as Presentation Academy, as well as religious organizations today. So we really kind of cover the whole gambit, right, of our community. And so talk to me a little bit about, and a lot of folks probably on the live stream are familiar with Presentation Academy, but tell us, what does Presentation Academy mean to you all?
Sure. Yeah. Well, you're right. A lot of people probably are already familiar with Presentation. We joke, you can't go anywhere in this city without finding at least one Pres girl.
True. Yes. True story.
Yes, and they are wonderful. So we are Louisville's original Catholic school. So we have been educating and empowering young women right here in downtown Louisville since 1831. Almost 200 years, which is a really incredible legacy to be part of.
Yes.
We are so committed to continuing to serve those young women and really helping to support and challenge and empower them as they journey through high school and beyond.
And to set that context, guys, in 1831, right, women, young girls did not have the same kind of access to education as the men did back then. So that's why it's so important that Presentation Academy was established. So talk to me a little bit about what's going on at Pres right now. What do you all kind of are excited about? What are you looking forward to in the future?
Well, we just started school in August.
We did.
So it's a great beginning to the school year.
Yeah.
One of the things that we have coming up is our Tower Awards for Women Leaders, and we're in our 29th year where we celebrate women in our community, both Pres alums and non-alums.
I love that.
So we'll be October 3rd at the Galt House.
Okay.
And we have Monica Kaufman-Pearson, who's one of our graduates.
Yeah.
She's big in Atlanta. She's on TV. She used to be on TV here. She's in Atlanta. She'll be our MC.
Oh, cool.
So that's going on. What else do we have? We have our walkathon on Friday.
Yes, so our girls are going to be walking through downtown Louisville with tutus and glitter and all sorts of class colors, which should be a great event.
I love that. And now, can anybody join the walkathon?
Anybody can come out and cheer us on.
Cheer us
we
on.
love to have people lining 4th Street to cheer us on.
Okay, so calling out all those Presentation alums.
Yes,
and your
come
partners.
out of your offices. Cheer us on for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Very cool. So tell me a little bit to why you all choose to participate in Give for Good and what this day kind of means to you all and the girls.
Sure. So this is an incredible day. We've only been here for half an hour this morning, and it's wonderful to see all these different organizations and so much passion for improving our community. A presentation that's certainly central to our mission.
Right.
One of the things that really sets us apart is our commitment to diversity. We are the most diverse of the Catholic high schools in Louisville. That is something we're really proud of. It's something we work really hard at. And when we talk about diversity, it's certainly racial and ethnic diversity. But it's also diversity in terms of what neighborhoods our students are coming from, diversity in terms of socioeconomic status of our families. And so all of the money we raise today for Give for Good is going specifically to support scholarships and financial aid for students so that a Catholic education is possible for all young women.
Yeah, beautiful.
We have over 75% of our students that receive some type of financial aid or scholarships from our school. So it's very important for us to be able to raise funds to afford that.
Yeah, and what is your goal today, by the way, to raise?
Our goal today is $20,000 and
Let's
over
go.
100 donors. So
Yes.
We're gonna get there, ladies.
We're already on our way. We're already on our way. So.
We're gonna get there.
Absolutely.
We're gonna what we call the girlies call manifesting. We're gonna manifest that $20,000.
Yes.
Tell me if you all have like an impact story to share about a young woman, right, who came to your old school, who was on a scholarship, and what that did for her trajectory in life.
Sure. It's funny, I just spoke last night with a graduate. She actually graduated from Presentation about 5 years ago.
Okay, cool.
So she's definitely an adult now, but she came to Pres. She certainly received financial aid and scholarships to make her Pres journey possible. And while she was a student, she grew in such confidence. She grew in such leadership. She really found her voice. She learned how to advocate for herself and for others. And since then, after Pres, she went on to U of L. She graduated with her undergrad in 3 years, immediately entered Brandeis School of Law.
Oh my gosh.
And is almost finished with law school, working specifically to make sure that people who are wrongfully convicted can, make that right. And so that's really her passion. And she's
chills. That's so. Don't even get me started about wrongful convictions. But I mean, at the root of that, regardless, if you actually have not broken the law or done something wrong, right, you shouldn't be then incarcerated for that. So that is a beautiful, I think, act of love for her community to protect and preserve, you know, our democracy.
And what we want for all of our young women, right,
Truly.
is to certainly find their voice, make sure they know how to advocate for themselves and for others, and to go off and make a difference in their community, however they choose to do that. And so that's our mission, and it's such a wonderful thing to be part of.
And you know, I was talking to Dr. Ross earlier today from West End School, and he spoke also to like that importance, and you know, they work with young men, but that importance of self-worth, of confidence, and how that can affect just your road in life. So ladies, I feel empowered. I mean, Chris, do you feel empowered by like, I know you're part of the bro club, but like, I'm like ready to go.
Yes.
Like I'm ready to go outside, cheer on the ladies, and the tutus.
We'll see you on Friday.
I feel incredibly empowered. You guys have an exceptional story. It's so wonderful to meet you guys. Thank you for all the incredible work that you do.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The change that you guys make in Louisville and around the community is incredible. So
For over 200 years.
Yes, we're getting there.
Like, I'm just blown away by that, truly.
Yes,
so
it's really wonderful.
Thank you for what you do for young women in our community.
Thank you.
Ladies,
Yes.
for real.
And thank you all for what you're doing for our community, especially today. I know it's a lot of work, and it takes everybody on board. So
that is why I have a latte out of frame here.
Yes.
No. Any last message that you want to share with the community before we go off today?
Well,
go ahead.
We appreciate everyone's support and presentation. You know, we feel like we can offer every young lady who deserves to have a Catholic education that with people's support. And that's what we really need.
And if you are a young lady looking for this level of education, how can they get connected with you?
You can go to our website, so presentationacademy.org. It is fall, so if you're an 8th grader, you're welcome to come shadow, spend a day with our Pres girls. That's the best way to do it.
Oh, cool.
And we have open house coming up in November, so that's a great day too. So we'd love to have them.
Yeah, well, guys, donate to Presentation Academy today at giveforgoodlouisville.org. Thank you so much,
All right,
ladies.
thank you. All right, thank you.
Girls, we'll be back in 60 seconds. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Chris Strubb, the Giving Day guy here live from Louisville Slugger Field. It is the 11th annual Give for Good Louisville. Let's take a look here at the video that my friend Kyle sent over from the Passionist Earth and Spirit Center, and then I'm going to throw it back to Christina to lead the conversation. Let's get this thing rolling here. I just had it up. Chris, come on. There it is.
I'm Kyle Kramer, the CEO of the Earth and Spirit Center. We're a nonprofit, interfaith spirituality center committed to teaching mindfulness for personal growth, more compassionate communities, and a healthier planet. We serve over 10,000 people a year with classes, workshops, summer camps, retreats, field trips, tours, internships, and plenty of volunteer opportunities. You can learn more about us on the web at earthandspiritcenter.org.
Kyle.
Hey, Christina.
Welcome on the live stream, bud.
That's the guy from the video.
That's the guy from the video.
They're in the same shirt, I just noticed.
Guys, Kyle actually filmed that this morning.
There you go.
And then he came here. It was Yeah. No, so Kyle's from the Passionist Earth and Spirit Center, and truth be told, this is actually my first time learning about you guys. So,
that's our biggest problem, right?
Yeah, I love that. So, tell me about your all's mission and what you all do.
So, we are a 20-year-old nonprofit interfaith spirituality center, oriented around teaching mindfulness and other similar practices for personal growth, for social and communal transformation, and for a healthier environment.
Define mindfulness for those on the live stream. Yeah.
Mindfulness is a very simple practice. It may sound esoteric, but it has it's everything you can do in the day-to-day to show up with full kind of present moment awareness, and then to choose your behavior wisely.
Intentionality.
Exactly. So I mean, most of us go through the world like this, kind of walking through the blizzard of our own distracted thoughts and whatever else. But if you can just take a minute to do some simple breathing exercises, kind of come into self-awareness of your own body, your own situation, things settle out. And this is what you end up kind of having in your inner life. And calmness. What happens when you have that, you can choose better. First of all, you can see more clearly when you're not looking through the fog of all of these distractions. So you can see more clearly, and you can show up as a better self, and you can act with intention and choose your behavior more wisely. So there's all kind of ways that mindfulness brings benefits, to you kind of personally, psychologically, physically, but also the way you kind of orient yourself through the world.
Yeah, no, it reminds me, so I'm actually I'm a clinician by trade. So I have my master's in applied clinical psych, and one of the therapeutic models is called acceptance and commitment therapy, and the root of that model is mindfulness, or what present moment awareness is also what it's been referred to. So I love that, by the way, like actual visual analogy, because I don't know about you, but especially when I'm like stressed or overwhelmed, I can't get my like thoughts together. Yeah, let me see. We got a Chinese finger.
When you're that, you're just kind of tugging and can't figure out how to get out of a situation. Whereas if you can relax a little bit, things become a lot easier, don't they?
Yes, they do. They really do. So now, is this your first time? Have you all participated in Gift for Good Louisville before?
Yes, for many years.
Oh, I love that.
Deeply grateful.
Well, we're happy to have you guys again this year. And what are you all hoping to raise this year?
$8,000.
We're going to get there. Matter of fact, let's make that 10. Okay? Everybody watching, let's get to double digits today. That's been my theme with everybody. I'm like, we're getting to double digits, okay? And what kind of, so when people give to you, what are their donations impacting? Where are they going towards?
Well, we offer a lot of our programming for free. And at reduced rates. So a lot of this helps us cover our operating costs so we can keep all of our programs affordable. We serve, as I said in the video, 10,000 people a year, and a huge chunk of those are youth and folks coming from underserved communities, particularly in West Louisville, where we also operate with through a lot of partnerships. So donations enable us to keep these programs affordable and keep us growing, so we can impact even more folks in the Louisville area.
And I cannot reiterate how important it is that people have access to credible mental health kind of therapies, really, because mindfulness is a therapy, and being able to teach that in young children, especially, that's only going to benefit them as an adult. I wish growing up, that I was taught how to be more mindful.
Exactly. I mean, it sounds like this esoteric thing, but it is a completely practical set of tools. We teach them to kids as young as kindergarten. We teach them in organizations, to corporate and nonprofit organizations. Teach them to all kinds of adolescents and adults from across the spectrum. They are a very accessible set of tools that just help you get through your life a little bit easier.
I mean, right, guys, that's what we need. I think we all need sometimes just a little bit of help. And in addition to having a good support system, it's also good to have good coping skills to be able to work through life.
And when you can do that, you can then be a better citizen. You can be a better contributor to your community. You can take care of the earth because you see the kind of interconnection between your good and my good. Because all the fog is gone from your windshield. And we just think it may not solve every single problem, but it makes just about everything a bit better.
Well, and especially in today's world that feels like we don't know how to talk to each other anymore, that we don't know how to have a difference of opinion without it then becoming very divisive. So being able to have these skills that allows you.
Say in an election year.
Right. I mean, we did just have a debate right on Tuesday. So, but that's coming back to that though. That's why it's so important to have the ability and access to, again, programs and services like yours that reinstill that value of intentionality and mindfulness, because again, it's only going to make our community better. Now, I see that we also have, maybe we're going to end on a mindfulness activity today.
There you go. I mean,
and before we start, I do just want to plug again, you can donate right now to the Passionist Earth and Spirit Center at giftforgoodlouisville.org. Okay, guys? So, Kyle, take us away. I'm ready. I'm ready to get zen.
The disclaimer is you don't need a fancy bell like this, but it makes for a good prop. You can do mindfulness anywhere, anytime.
True, yes.
In 30 seconds or less. But sometimes it's nice to remind yourself like this, just to slow down and take a breath.
Wow, that was nice. Wow, that was nice, Kyle.
You have a busy day.
Yeah, let's just have Kyle stay with us all day long. That would be great. Kyle, thank you so much. Before you get off, is there anything else that you want the folks tuning into Livestream to know?
Well, we are just deeply grateful for the support of Louisville, and please help us solve one of our most challenging problems. Is we are the best kept secret in Louisville.
Yes.
We're on Newburgh Road in the Highlands. We have a 27-acre campus. We would love for you to come out. Classes are starting this week. And in other weeks subsequently. So we're grateful for your support, Louisville, for all these almost 20 years of our existence, and we can't wait to see you.
All right, guys, like I said, you can learn more about the Passionist Earth and Spirit Center, as well as donate to them today by logging in at giftforgoodlouisville.org. Thank you so much, Kyle.
Thanks, Christina.
Thanks, Kyle. Nice to meet you.
You too, Chris.
Christina, let's take a look at the action in the room here.
Good for you.
Thank you.
God bless you. You got a busy day ahead of you.
Thank you, Kyle. I'm going to be doing mindfulness activities all day.
When you're strung out at the end, come on by. We'll help tune you up.
Oh, watch out. Your mic
And Kyle's still clipped onto the microphone there. That's the fun way to do it.
Here, Dan, right behind you. We'll grab that for you. Thank you. Thank you again, Kyle.
And so, Christina, wow, what a fun, high-energy morning. We were really going for that high energy here at the 11th Annual Gift.
It might be the latte, but it's also the passion. You know, I believe in this day. I believe in what it does for the community. Guys, we all need a little bit of hope, okay? And let this day be a renewal of our hope that when we all come together, that our community benefits for it and we can feel that impact. So no matter what kind of gift that you give today, whether it be $5, $10, $100, you're going to be making a positive difference. So, yeah.
Christina, it's a joy every year to get to share this stage with you. Thank you for
bringing
Chris. Me back here to Louisville, second home for me, and especially on the most special day of the year here in Louisville, Gift for Good Louisville. We are going to roll into our 9 a.m. hour. We've got a special surprise unannounced guest who will be here soon-ish. So we'll probably keep Christina around with us for a few minutes. We are going to take a quick break. So we'll be back on at 9 a.m. sharp with our next group of organizations. Let's see who we got here, Christina. We're going to bring on...
We got...
Try and press some buttons here.
The Center for Women and Families, Derby City Dragons, Thrive, Waterfront Botanical Gardens, the Kare Mobile, Louisville Book Festival, and Louisville Folk School. I actually saw a post from Louisville Folk School from them dancing away. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I love
seeing all of that. It's not just. It certainly is not just about what we do here at Louisville Slugger Field. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of organizations doing really cool stuff in person and certainly online as well. Check that hashtag Gift for Good Lou. You know, on Instagram, on Facebook. And feel inspired to donate. That's the most important thing, too, is to go to that website today.
It really is. And at giftforgoodlouisville.org, too, if you do scroll down, you'll actually be able to see a bunch of the social posts coming in that way as well. But like Chris said, not only give today, but then spread the love, right? Like, spread that joy on your timelines and use that hashtag giftforgoodlou, spelled L-O-U. Oh, we see folks coming in. Oh, thank you, Samuel. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a wonderful day. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Let's take one more look at the leaderboard up above my head as we
2.5, guys. Let's keep it going. We're getting closer and closer to that 3 million milestone. We're gonna hit it before noon. I know we are.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back at 9 a.m. with your next Gift for Good Louisville live. Thanks.